I know I'm likely going to get a ton of hate for this, but if you know me, I'm going to say whatever the heck I want anyway. I think this episode is alright. Yeah, that's it. Just alright. I didn't fall in love with it and marry it like everyone else did. I simply saw it as decent. This episode receives unbridled praise for how emotional it is, and scoring some great achievements which made the Twilight Zone a household name. Fun fact, this episode was one of the first Twilight Zone episodes to feature an all-black cast. Not just that, but it was also the first all-black TV episode which did not concentrate on racial tension. The black people are written like actual people. There's no ham-fisted discussions on politics, it's just black characters designed with their own lives, hopes, and dreams. I know, right? A story where blacks are normal like the rest of us? Frickin' witchcraft. So, I do respect it for that accomplishment. This tale certainly deserves credit for being a unique stepping stone for accepting black people more in the entertainment biz. Bravo! With that said, I was not too crazy about the story. This tale is every generic sports movie you've ever seen, but it has some of that Twilight Zone magic to make it stand out. In this plot, we follow some washed-up wannabe boxer named Bully Jackson, who has a small chance of breaking out in the big leagues if he can defeat the current champion wrestler, hosting a show in his small town. But of course, we go through all the sports cliches in the book. He's a loser who wants to become champ. He's trained all his life, but nobody gives him a chance. No one has any faith in him, except for one innocent little boy who idolizes him as his hero. His girlfriend worries that he'll be disappointed. Hundreds of folks are betting against him, and he even suffers an injury which could foil his chances of victory. Yawn, snore, we've seen it before. But Henry, the naive little boy who worships Bully, makes a magic wish upon a star to have his hero win, and thanks to the power of freeze-frame edits, he wins champion title. I'm gonna be a champion! While that's all dandy, much like the fan-favorite Walking Distance, this episode never really grew intriguing to me until the final act. Half this episode is all the sports movie cliches getting played straight until Bully and Henry have this amazing emotional confrontation near the end. Bully realizes that he didn't actually win the fight fair and square. It was all thanks to Henry's magic wish. But in a shocking turn of events, Bully outright demands that his fanboy renounce his wish because he wants to truly earn his future the right way. And I'll even admit that a jerk cat like me thought this scene is very well acted. Henry breaks down in tears begging Bully to believe in magic, since without it he'll lose, but his hero tells him that sometimes life isn't fair. We can't rely on cheating or others pulling strings to help us win. Sometimes a person has to face their ultimate fate and learn to accept loss.
Listen, kid, I've been wishing all my life. I got a gut ache from wishing, and all I got to show for it is a face full of scars. You trying to tell me you wished me into a knockout? You trying to tell me it was magic that made me get up off my back?
If you don't believe, Bully, it won't be true. That's the way magic works.
I can't believe. I'm too old. And I'm too hurt to believe.
This is a terrific moral to teach people, especially nowadays. I just wish we didn't have to sit through so much boredom and cliches before getting to it. No lie, for this episode I feel the exact same way as I did for Walking Distance. The final act contains a masterful emotional scene and a supreme lesson on the harsh reality of our world. But I just don't think the journey arriving at this point was really worth it. For the most part, this episode feels a tad stock, yet the climax is where the gold is uncovered. I was almost going to reward it a gold skull, until this happens. Henry renounces his wish, causing Bully to lose the fight. But that's okay, since Bully refuses to give up on his dreams and starts dating Henry's mother, granting him the best gift of all, a family. Unfortunately, Henry and Bully don't remember a thing after the magic wish is erased, and Bully goes against the lesson about how reality is harsh by telling his kid to keep believing in magic, therefore preventing anyone from learning anything. Yeah, this costed the episode a gold medal from me. You almost had it, Twilight Zone. You had a powerful moral in your tale, yet the writers pull a total 180 and ignore everything. The heroes learned nothing because they forgot everything that happened thanks to magic. Can you see why I didn't appreciate this episode now? Ay caramba. But in spite of my hate, I can safely say that this episode does have many appealing traits that remain good. I don't think it's a bad episode at all, just one that didn't fully flesh out. The acting is riveting, the characters feel like real people, and the lesson on taking on a harsh reality is a great element. So I can find it in my heart to grant it a silver skull. I don't view it as highly as others do, but if you do, that's fine. The Big Tall Wish is far from perfect, but it shows that even the more grounded Twilight Zone stories are never down for the count. Also, it's still better than Wonder Woman 1980 Snore!